Who is coming to save you? Who are you waiting for? Is it the government? Good old Uncle Sam? Your partner? Scientists? Doctors? Jesus? Jehovah? In other words, who or what are you giving your power, your very life force energy to? When we wait, we become powerless, desperate, and easy to manipulate and control. We become blind to the reality around us, focusing only on our future, waiting for our elusive Savior. Ever hear this story? A man was trapped in his house during a flood. He began praying to God to rescue him. He expected God to reach down from heaven and lift him to safety. When the water started to rise in his house, his neighbor urged him to leave and offered him a ride. The man responded, "I'm waiting for God to save me." The neighbor drove off in his pickup truck. The man continued to pray and hold on to his vision. As the water began rising in his house, he had to climb up on his roof. A boat came by with some people heading for safer ground. They yelled at the man to grab a rope they were ready to throw to him. He told them that he was waiting for God to save him. They shook their heads and went on. The man continued to pray, believing with all his heart that he would be saved by God. The flood waters continued to rise. A helicopter flew by and a voice came over a loudspeaker offering to lower a ladder to take the man off the roof. The man waved the helicopter away, shouting back that he was waiting for God to save him. The helicopter left. The flooding water came over the roof and swept the man away, and he drowned. When he reached heaven, he asked God, "Why didn't you save me? I believed in you with all my heart. Why did you let me drown?" God replied, "I sent you a pickup truck, a boat, and a helicopter. You refused them all. What else could I possibly do?" The man's prayers were answered every time, but because he expected a specific outcome, he missed all 3 opportunities to live. He waited for things to go as he expected them to go, as he had been taught to believe they would go. He didn't think outside the box. He didn't think for himself or trust his own intuition. He didn't even consider saving himself. He died waiting. I understand the lure of waiting to be saved. In 2012, I visited the ER over 6 times, and every time I was asked, "Do you feel safe at home?" I answered no, hoping somebody would save me, but nobody did. When I filed for divorce, I just knew the justice system would save me, but it didn't. I compared the experience to a grizzly bear chewing off her own leg to set herself free. When I was in court, I believed with all my heart that God was on my side and that my truth would assure me justice. But God doesn't take sides, and I did not get the justice I imagined I would. I went to countless doctors expecting to be saved from the excruciating pain I was in. I was given drugs my body rejected and told it was mostly in my head. I went to a local church to find community and support, but was branded an outcast for being in the process of a divorce. With so many avenues turning up to be dead ends, I was forced to turn inside and look within myself for answers. I had many guides along my journey, but ultimately I had to walk that long, hard road myself. Oh, but I am truly grateful that the doctors, lawyers, judges, religion, God, the government didn't save me, because I would not know myself and love myself like I do right now. I would never have discovered how to trust my own intuition and believe in myself. I would never have become the powerful, sovereign, radiant, full embodiment of my true divine self. And this space would not even exist if somebody else had saved me. How long have you been waiting to be saved? What if, like me, nobody is coming to save you? What if who you are waiting for actually lies within you? What if saving you looks like going against the rules of your family, your society, your church? What if, in order to save yourself, you have to throw out everything you once knew and start over? Does that sound scary? Which is scarier, though? Facing belief systems that don't serve you, or waiting until you die to live? How long would you continue to chase the elusive carrot dangling in front of you? Is it time to face your fears and watch a new self emerge? Time to think for yourself, to think outside the box? Time to trust your intuition and believe in yourself? Time to love yourself in ways you were never taught? Time to claim your divine birthright and live in peace, love, abundance, and joy? When we begin to see life through the lens of love, our expectations shift from fear and dread to wonder and excitement. When we let go of trying to control the outcome, we begin to see answers to our prayers coming in the most miraculous ways. When we're in alignment with our true selves, the God aspect of ourselves, we see our interconnectedness. with the world around us. Only we can own the truth of who we truly are, and it's up to us to claim our sovereignty. Is it time to stop waiting for someone or something to save you? To stop playing small? Time to become your own hero and set yourself free of limiting beliefs? The choice is always yours. Until next time, be gentle with yourself and remember, you are so much more than you've allowed yourself to believe.